Mid this year, the Constitution Court halted criminal proceedings of the Anti-Corruption Court based in Kololo over a constitutional petition challenging the formation of the court, which is a division of the High Court. But it's now coming to 6 months since, and stakeholders in the fight against corruption are questioning the continued delay by the Constitution Court to reopen the Anti-Corruption Court. Sise Kagaba is the Executive Director of Anti-Corruption Coalition Uganda, who says that the continued delays shows lack of will by the judiciary to fight corruption.
That's why we are urging them, calling upon them to ensure that the decision determining the fate of the Anti-Corruption Court is handled. Because we know this is a court that at least has been able to bite. This is a court that has been able to, bring some bit of sanity within the country. Now, when the court is halted and we don't even know when it's going to be opened again, it definitely doesn't portray a very good light. And for us, that's why we're calling upon the Constitutional Court to expeditiously handle these matters and ensure that either the court is operational or it sets guidelines for how the court is going to operate. But not knowing when a decision is going to be given does not really reflect well in the public interest.
Asking the judiciary to be the first to appoint that date. It should never happen that an indefinite suspension of a court, it's unspeakable. So it does paint the judiciary in very bad light. And this is a first step really.
The judiciary was highlighted as one of the government institutions that is greatly affected by corruption, according to Transparency International reports. Their plea, however, comes at a time when the Office of the Inspector General of Government is also decrying the closure that has affected most of their corruption-related cases, which they have to start afresh. The petition challenging the operations of the court, which is still pending hearing and determinations, was filed in the Constitutional Court by a Kampala lawyer, Davis Wesley Tusingwire, through his lawyers Fred Muema and Richard Mulema Mkasa, seeking interpretation of the provisions of the law that establishes the court. Several cases that had been lined up for either hearing or mention were adjourned and not being heard. The cases include that of the 8 Ministry of Public Service officials who are accused of creating ghost names of pensioners, among other corruption-related cases. Siblime Andrew, WBS TV, Kampala.